Welcome to had6 channel. In this video, we will look into discussion. 15 nouns with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Dialogue. Which means a discussion between two or more people or groups, especially one directed towards exploration of a particular subject or resolution of a problem. Dialogue. For example, the USA would enter into a direct dialogue with Vietnam. Number 2. Tete-a-tete. Which means a private conversation between two people. Tete-a-tete. For example, it so happened that their tete-a-tete was in earshot. Number 3. Deliberation. Which means long and careful consideration or discussion. Deliberation. For example, after much deliberation we arrived at a compromise. Number 4. Seminar. Which means a conference or other meeting for discussion or training. Seminar. For example, these suggestions were discussed at a seminar attended by education authority officials. Number 5. Argument. Which means an exchange of diverging or opposite views, typically a heated or angry one. Argument. For example, he had a long argument with Tony. Number 6. Conference. Which means a formal meeting for discussion. Conference. For example, he gathered all the men around the baize table for a conference. Number 7. Chat. Which means an informal conversation. Chat. For example, I popped into Jill's house for a chat. Number 8. Discourse. Which means written or spoken communication or debate. Discourse. For example, a small group of women had chosen to prolong their discourse outside the door. Number 9. Conversation. Which means a talk, especially an informal one, between two or more people, in which news and ideas are exchanged. Conversation. For example, she picked up the phone and held a conversation in French. Number 10. Parley. Which means a conference between opposing sides in a dispute, especially a discussion of terms for an armistice. Parley. For example, a peace parley. Number 11. Debate. Which means a formal discussion on a particular matter in a public meeting or legislative assembly, in which opposing arguments are put forward and which usually ends with a vote. Debate. For example, I would welcome a debate on the reforms. What do you think of these synonyms? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. Moreover, you can follow the channel by hitting the subscription button.